So congratulations, went 4-0 on or 3-0 on the weekend. You're the official winners of the first FrogJump Invitational. So how do you guys feel so far?
I mean, we feel great. Yeah, I think it's a tell of our process. You know, I think that we've all worked really hard. We've fixed a couple of things. We've changed a few things, and overall, we're just growing as a team. So it's just a product of our hard work, and so it's nice to always see that pay off.
Yeah, I would say it was a product of our communication. We communicate excellent as a team. We had a little bit of bickering coming into the first match, but we communicated really well through it, and I think that cohesiveness led to our success this weekend.
Yeah, the team's just kind of finding themselves. I was really glad to be tested the way that we were. I thought each team played us really tough, and we're trying to spend a little bit less time reacting and responding, a little bit more proactively attacking teams, and we're starting to find that. I think it's looking pretty good. We're starting to find that.
It's noticeable on the court, especially with you guys playing Juniata last week and having to gear, and obviously you defeated them then, and you had to gear up to try to beat them again tonight on their home court. How do you guys stay hungry in that situation? How do you come in not trying to take that team too lightly with a win over them already?
I mean, when we played Juniata last week, at least me personally, and I think a lot of people on our team, we saw something that could be desired from that. We saw a lot of opportunities to improve. And we also just saw a great fight out of them that was just exciting to play against. And so we were just hungry to fight them again. It was honestly a huge honor to play them at their home court with all that, the fans blaring and stuff. It's always fun to do that. And so, I mean, we always come into each game like it's the most important match. So I honestly already forgot about the Juniata match last week, and this was the one that was important. So
I would say our team does have a saying, what's the most important match of the year, this one coming up. Before Juniata, it was Mount Union was our biggest match of the year, so we just try to stay equally hungry for every game.
Yeah. No, I think these guys kind of nailed it, and hats off to Juniata. They just played really good volleyball there for a minute. I knew when we put the 6th spot on them, it was gonna be tough. They were gonna come at us with a full tank of gas, and I don't know what I think it's Juan's first name, Armando. Whatever he hit, it was just like, that's the power of. By the way, that's what I talk about. So if you can just go really fast, and really hard, high he doesn't really have high, but like those are the 2 ways you score. High is the other third one. And it's just like, I thought he put a clinic on for just, hey, I'm gonna be on this ball fast and really hard. Good luck. Yeah. And that didn't feel very good on you all day, did it?
I didn't like it. No, it was not fun.
I'm happy you brought that up because obviously, like you guys handled the first 2 sets. Obviously, they were close at certain points, but you were fairly in control of them for, I would say, probably the second half of both. But then Juan Armando started getting really hot in the third. They built a little bit of momentum. They're kind of riding Juan Armando. What were some things that you did between set 3 and set 4 to try to attack? I want to say attack, but probably defend against that momentum that was starting to shift a little bit.
Yeah, Coach was really on me once he was heating up about base 3 defense, which just means like deeper. Basically, we want to be in a line like almost like serve receive like type of line to get them, because he was hitting a lot of to 5 deep, not too much on the sideline, so just be there and try to dig it up, and then pressing low on the blocks. We were trying to adjust to that. Not too successfally, I will say. From my perspective, he was extremely difficult to dig even when I was in the correct position. So.
Yeah, I think, I mean, from the blocking perspective, it was a lot of just getting in on his angle fast, because he's getting a really fast set, and just pressing down and low. And again, like Jesse said, we didn't necessarily do the best job of that towards the end, but I think with them combining in a little like inside sets as well, it was just a hard ball to defend. And so just kind of trying to put some hands on it, at least put a little bit of pressure on it, and just keep on them.
I mean, look, story, man. I think we got him to make an error. And that was like awesome. I was like, so we got him to go wide once.
Big error. It was a big error.
Yeah. And there were like 1 or 2 attempts, but like, I mean, I get the feeling that line on that one was like maybe 7 or 8 kills, an error. Maybe there was 2 attempts, but like, I mean, that kill percentage is like 60-70%. So hats off to him, and good luck dealing with him in the CBC. Glad he's not in our conference.
I could only imagine how big of a headache that would be. But so moving forward, went 3-0 on the weekend, FrogJump Invitational champions. What lessons are you going to take from this weekend as you prepare for your next opponent? I don't actually know your schedule, but the general question.
Hunter's next, and then New Paltz or Benedict. I can't remember.
I never know till the day of. We get on the bus and like,
we live in the moment. We just finished this work. We'll figure it out when we get there. But what do you think, Kobe?
I mean, every single game is a new opportunity to learn, and I think we learned a lot of different things this weekend, like how to come in hot, how to come in with a desire to win and dominate the other teams. And I think that those are going to be really good lessons if we can keep that moving forward and just keep that hunger, keep that drive.
Yeah. Just same mentality. Next match is our most important match. I think there's unique opportunities that are presented with teams that might not be quite as competitive as, say, Juniata. And that presents a whole new opportunity for us to, just stick to our stuff and not take a team too lightly and just keep with the intensity.
Yeah. When he talks about like sticking to our stuff, like that's part of the deal too, is like we're slowly finding it and like polishing it and figuring it out. But it's taken us a minute, and like if people want to hear it or whatever, they can make it what they want. Like it's hard to be in our shoes. It's the motivational. Think of like a snow globe. Like some of that stuff just falls in place. It's like, oh, you got number 2 coming to your place, and you're hosting, and your friends are here. Juniata's motivated, and it's when you've managed to have a little bit of success, it's like shaking a snow globe, and it's just a little bit fuzzy to see like what's going to motivate this group. What exactly is it? And dealing with that success is properly challenging. And we got a little bit distracted from just doing some things really, really well, and that's what I think this group is like turning the corner on and figuring out. But got a little bit of work to do, but this is so much more. This is starting to feel a lot better than I would say a week or 2, even 3 ago. Would we agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we're grateful for our opponents being so excellent. We're grateful our opponents have been so tough. We took one on the chin, and we're excited to just keep having battles and just keep learning about ourselves and learning about how great we are. We'd really like to find something a lot better than last year, wouldn't we? That level of play that's like, well, that team's that's dangerous. I think we saw that in flashes tonight, and we're starting to find consistency with it, and that's the goal of the season. But you have to just be where you are and just kind of like get better every day, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Well, speaking on gratitude, I know that I'm personally grateful that you guys could come out here and put on the show that you guys put on this weekend. And I wish you the best of luck moving forward in the rest of your season. So,
Thanks.
thank you.
Thanks for having us.
No
Yeah,
problem,
thank you
guys.
so much.